Greetings, friends. I wanted to take a moment and ask you a really important question. Are you all, A-L-L, right? Are you all right? We shorten that word to A-L-R-I-G-H-T, but it actually is a shortened version for are you all right? And there are times we want to say, sure, I'm all right, when in actual fact, we're not all right. There are areas in our life that are out of balance. There are areas in our life that are out of sorts. There are areas in our life where we feel out of sync. There are areas in our life where we feel like out of reach of what it would mean to be all right. And the next question is it possible to be all right? Well, on a journey towards wholeness, we're always going to be moving towards a greater degree of the promise of wholeness, as Scripture makes clear. And we're always becoming more than who we have been if we indeed allow our hearts to stay surrendered to the God who intends to make us whole. And yet, there are all sorts of struggles that we wrestle with in those areas where it's not all right. And how do we manage those in a way that helps advance the possibility of seeing them get sorted out so that we can be in sync, that we can be in touch, that we can be in a flow, a creative, innovative flow of life, where we can say with David, the lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. Many of you have often heard me use the phrase, internal integrity leads to external integration. When everything fits together on the inside, everything comes together and flows together on the outside. David put it this way in Psalm 16, the lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. We want things to fall into place so that everything can be all right. We used to sing a song, we still do every once in a while, but it's one of those old gospel songs. I've got a feeling everything's going to be all right. And it's important to have those feelings, and we never want to discount them, but a lot of times our feelings are telling us it's not all right, but we don't know how to get it to all right. And not only that, we want it to be all right without it being complicated. So here's a promise I'm about to make you. It is possible to unpack the journey to all right without it being complicated, where we can both be well and do well by learning from our past and yielding to our future. Now, all of us live in either assessments or declarations. Actually, we all live in assessments and assertions or declarations. Well, the assessments are the things that we make out of where we've been that are all right, and the things that aren't all right. And those lead to certain assertions that are tied to belief systems. No belief travels alone. Beliefs travel in systems, usually 4 layers deep. And if we're not making assertions, we're making declarations about where we want to go instead of where we are. So what would it be like, without it being complicated, to be able to say, I'm on the journey to being all right because of what Christ has accomplished and what he's accomplishing in me? I want to take you on that journey. It's a learning journey towards internal integration, where everything comes together on the inside in such a way that things can fall together in pleasant ways on the outside. I'm offering a very powerful webinar on December 2nd, 2019 at 7:30 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time for 2.5 hours, where you are going to discover how you reconciled the yummy and the yucky parts of your journey towards a future that can indeed be irresistibly, wonderfully, a lot closer to all right than it may be right now. Register right there and don't miss this moment. There's an early bird registration tuition fee that I promise will be one of the greatest investments you can make in yourself. Give yourself an early Christmas gift and join me for Are You All Right? And join me with the expectation from a biblical perspective that it doesn't have to be complicated. Join me, sign up, and let's take a 2.5-hour journey that can lead to a lifelong possibility of moving forward in a way where your assessments can change your assertions and your declarations. Sign up now. Look forward to seeing you.